Attacking a barbarian camp will be the topic of this video. And this is, if you've watched the video that came before this is literally just the result of hitting end turn, and now we're in year two. So everything is exactly the same as it was. Um, we have 6 orders. We're at war with the Danes on year two. Uh, this camp will spawn a new barbarian in 3 years. So we want to kill it before then. Um, we have a general assigned here. We got 3 possible tiles we can put him on. There's really functionally no difference between these two. We don't want to put him here because we get 25% defense bonus here, but the damage is the same regardless. So I'm just going to keep it simple and walk right up in his face and smack him in the head. Now, I've got 3 orders left, so I can get here. I can get in range. I can get in range and I can shoot. Barely, but I can do that. And here, this is where approach kind of makes a difference because I've got several choices. Here's non-starter because I'm not even in range. None of these are worth doing because that would take all my orders. So my choices really are here, 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 or the forest. And we want the forest because these guys only give my slinger a 25% um, defense bonus, but in the forest against this ranged attacker, he's got a 50% defense bonus. So we're going to smack him from right here, and next turn, our warrior is going to be able to finish the job. So he's going to get 1 hit on, somebody, and we don't care about that. So this is going to be this is going to be a really short fight, is what it amounts to. But that's okay. So we like that. And Assyria is just super good at crushing barbarian camps anyway, and especially with this one being real close, that just made kind of a no-brainer, right? So yeah, let's just kill it with the warrior. We're gonna take the research. Saved 4 turns off of our uh, stone cutting, so that was handy. Okay, and we got two bonus orders because we killed that guy. So now we actually got 8 to play with. This really didn't reveal a whole lot to us. So since I've got a couple of extra orders to play around with, I kind of do. Oh, see, now that's just sweet. We picked up some more legitimacy. We did find that we get this. Unfortunately, like even if we put a net here and then put a specialist on it, that only take us out to here. So we'll have to see. But this is another island, so potentially we could get over here and get some more good stuff if we do something clever and creative down here, which we will check out. While I've got my scout here, though, I do want to come over and okay. See, I'm glad I did that because that revealed another potential uh, island. We got no realistic chance of getting there without a Barbarian, but cool, we know it's there, and so that gives us something else to put in our thinking caps for later. Now here, we've still got 3 moves left, and we could almost get to that next barbarian camp. That is tempting. It is a little risky because uh, it means we're sending our settler, our slinger in blind. I not going to do that. What I will do though, our slinger did earn some XP. He earned 10, and I see that Eagle Eye is our next promotion, and we have enough to give him Eagle Eye. So I think what I will do for now is move him back here, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend that money, that training, and just give him Eagle Eye. And in fact, we are officially going to designate this guy as Hocus. I just have a habit of naming my first two slingers with Assyria as Hocus and Pocus because they tend to magically make bad guys disappear. So we'll bring Pocus into the field uh, when we found this city. But for right now, Hocus is en route to the Barbarian camp. I'm feeling pretty good about leaving. I mean, we know this is an island. There's like nothing that can get there. So I'm feeling pretty good about just leaving this next turn. It's not going to be vacant for long, and we can keep an eye on it. So I don't think there's a real risk of losing this. That could bite me in the butt. We'll see. But I think we're going to take a chance, move the warrior up, heal the guy up, and then we'll be ready to strike this camp uh, with two combat units. So yeah, and that is actually all we can do. We don't have enough. There's nothing we can do with that one order, and all of our guys have moved, so we're just gonna end turn. All right. Now, next turn, we got no wood, so we need to do the same thing again here. Settler in two. We're gonna actually come over here and chop, and then back up and farm. And this guy is gonna, yeah, okay. Well, no, because I want to heal this turn, so I'm gonna have to go here. It's not optimal, but it's okay. All right. So next turn we got 6 orders. Workers busy. Got a city site. So we will have next turn to get, and he's, okay, we're going to go in blind. No, we're not. Okay. I'm going to lead with and this is where approach becomes important. This is potentially dangerous. I mean, it's 2-on-2 and our guys are tough. So I'm not real worried about it. But you still, every camp you want to approach with a certain amount of sensible caution. And we have a scout. There's no reason not to use him. You know, we already have a place for the settler to go. It's not like we're going to win bonus points for getting starting the next fight that much faster. He's going to spawn a unit before we get there. Period. The end. We know that. So there's no point in uh, being hasty and potentially getting ourselves into trouble. So we're not going to do it. We're just going to take it slow, be smart about it. All right, what do we got here? Approaches with the proposition. Unique chance to help each other. Okay. Okay. She's awesome. So, yeah, that would give us, our research would go from 7 to 9.5. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. So we didn't actually have to spend any orders to do that. She's young. I love it. She is actually doesn't hate us, which is nice. Okay, so this guy spawned. We knew he would. He's not going to spawn again for 8 years. He's going to be dead long time before 8 years. So let's get up here. Let's get up here. Now I've got 2 orders left. See, I could get him into position. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we don't want to do that. So I want to spend all of my orders just scouting further. I'm going to go up here. How far can he get? Yeah, see, if I go to this hill, he could still actually get me. Well, he can get me regardless of where I go. Uh, okay, so why don't we draw him out? Why don't we use that knowledge to draw his ass out, right? So we're going to go here, and that's out of range of his little dude, his skirmisher, which got 2 range. So now what's going to happen is this dude is probably going to come up to one of these 2 tiles and take a smack at our scout, and that'll hurt. But he's like a 20 hit point meat potato, so he can take it. And then next year we're going to go 1, 2, and smack him, and 1, and he got no. We're going to have to go 2. So we'll go 2 and smack him, but he's got eagle eye, so that will be like we were standing right next to him. So yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and move him up. It'll take 1 order less next turn. So good. That's what we'll do. See, approach of a camp matters, because if we can get this guy isolated, we did. Now it's going to be an easy fight, and that's just a bonus right there. Cute little kid. All right, and we got our thing. This is the most important thing. This even takes precedence over this. So let's see. Getting our city planted is absolutely crucial. I like this because it gives us an extra hill over here. That's good. That could be cool. And we could get that hill anyway if we did a fisher and a specialist on it. But like if we were to put the city here and then build like the lighthouse, that would get us over here. Okay. I don't know that we're going to do that, but this gives us the option to do that. So yes, let's do that. We found this as the hunters. Nice. Okay. Another camp. First priority will be a worker and one of our excellent slingers. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the hunters do not like it when bad guys are in their territory. That gives them a negative relation penalty. And we're going to get raids. We know we're going to get raids till we get over and take this camp. So we're going to have to prepare for that. But we can do that. I mean, that's fine. And this is going to be a good city for the hunters, though, especially once this goes away. This is going to be excellent. So now we got 3 orders left. So let's do what we were going to do, right? I'm going to smack this dude. Now, 1. So we would need, and we could kill him. That's the bitch of it. We could kill him, but all right, so we're just going to take a hit. But there's no point in taking 2 hits. So I'm going to move my scout away, and maybe after he heals up, we go check out what this is. But this is a one-on-one fight, except we can kill him next turn, and he can, vaguely dent us. So yeah, this is going to be another exceptionally easy fight. Now, and by the way, I am going to change these city names to cities that are in a book I wrote a long time ago. So this will be the city of Saruman, And this will be the city of Parthaway. And now, we don't have 100 food yet. But we could get 100 food. We would need 224 if we sell all this. Yeah, piece of cake. Okay. So I just sold off our starting uh, metal that we got from founding the Hunter's Capital. We got 50 of each resource, and that gave us enough food to get another settler, which we will have in 9 years. Now we got some more wood we can chop here too. We got a couple of these scrubs. We got some busy work to do like that later. But for right now, let's just secure this camp before this fool spawns again. So let's make that our focus because this video is supposed to be all about approach. So let's approach. And you see how we baited this guy out. And that's a very useful tactic if you want to isolate units so they're not firing on you multiple units firing on you all at the same time. Okay, oligarch no longer holds a favor, starts ambition. What? Okay. Either way, it's we kill 5 military units and we get plus 80 with the champions. Okay, but with this, my debt is paid. Sure. Okay, good. Um, okay, we got guys risking life and limb, so the worker gonna have to wait a minute. Let's, yeah. So let's move you up here and smack you. So that kills him right out the bat. So here we got the same basic choice as we had before, except we can go here or here really for the 25% defense bonus. It makes no fundamental difference. I mean, it all works out in the end anyway. So we're just going to go here and whack the guy. But notice that we are choosing terrain that is of the terrain choices we got. That's the most favorable option for us. So that's what we did. Now this is going to be simple because look, we can come down here, right, like this, and we actually are going to spend the order to chop, even though we have the wood. We're going to spend the wood, so we're going to chop to gain wood and then build that camp. And this one tile improvement is +4 growth, where it took 2 farms to do the +4 growth. So, I mean, that's big. We're going to heal this guy up, and then next turn, we will, orders permitting, go up and check out that ruin. But again, when we got guys risking life and limb, they have to take the priority. I mean, that just makes sense. You don't want to leave you guys hanging out to dry. That's a good way to lose them. We don't want to lose them, and we're not stupid. Okay, so we're not going to kill him with this, but we don't need to, right? We can tool this guy right up here. He can take a shot, and then bang, and we're done. We got another camp already laid out. Now this, I mean, it could go either way, right? We got patrons or clerics. There's nothing about this site that screams, oh, this must be a patrons or clerics. I like the clerics because I like founding a religion right out the gate and being able to do stuff with that. We got 7 orders left. Let's do this. We'll come up here. We must reopen the mines. Last time I reopened the mines, I got burned. I think I must just take the XP. Okay. And then we got, well, I mean, it could go either way, right? our troops are over here. So if there is good stuff over here, this is where the troops already are. We could find that out, and we don't have to move them very far. So that seemed to me like the optimal approach. Although the other thing might be we hold here, right? We spend a couple of turns, maybe move the slinger to here, bring the warrior back home to heal him so that we can be ready for whatever comes. And while we're doing all that tap dance, we come over here and bust the fog to our site B real quick, just so we can kind of evaluate what it is. And okay, I think we owe it to ourselves to do that. Because, I mean, that's a free site. We need to know if it's good. It looked like it might be another good hunter's city, but I mean, we don't know anything about it. We don't know enough about it yet to make a good evaluation. But on year 8, we have actually dealt with 2 barbarian tribes, and that's where I'll stop this video because we got to demonstrate 2 different approaches. One using a bait to draw a guy out, one just walk up and steamroll, and showed how both worked. And that's where we'll stop this video. So that's how you set yourself up for rapid expansion. And notice that all the terrain improvement I've done so far has been on growth, because as long as there are city sites right close by that we can grab, I want to keep pumping out settlers, right? I want to, the more production centers we get down more quickly, the better off we are, because they can all be producing stuff we need. So that's where we are. That's where we leave it. And I'll make another video as soon as the next, oh, this might be a useful thing to make a video about comes up. See you soon.